Cheating spouses like Tiger Woods and Jesse James are dominating the headlines, but if you suspect your own significant other might be up to no good, with today's technology, it's easier than ever to spy on your mate, but is it right?
Yeah, here to weigh in on this controversial topic, relationship expert Ian Kerner. He is the author of Sex Recharge, a rejuvenation plan for couples and singles. And Anna David, also a relationship expert and author. She has written a book called Reality Matters. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, guys.
So that's the question. Do we spy on our spouses if we suspect something, Ian?
Well, I'm pretty simple in this. I say yes. In a long-term relationship, if you're committed in a long-term relationship, you should have nothing to hide. There should just simply be nothing to hide. So if you do have a gut instinct that your partner is hiding something, I think it's fair game to snoop.
But if you suspect if you know they have nothing to hide, then when you're
not
spying,
ask?
you're assuming they have something to hide.
If you ask, do you really think you're going to get a legitimate response?
I say you don't. I don't believe in spying, period. I think
call it snooping.
Okay. I don't believe in snooping either at all, because I think that somebody's either going to cheat or they're not cheat. And like no amount of sort of logging into their email, trying to figure out what's going on is going to stop them from doing what they're going to do.
Here's the thing, in my experience with internet infidelity and emotional infidelity, and I've dealt with a lot of men and women who say, I just have this gut instinct, I think something's going wrong, I'm going to snoop. 90% of the time, they find something. They find something awful that they didn't want to find. So I think the internet is kind of like a real game changer here. I mean, cheating has been around for thousands of years. The internet has only really been with us for about 10 years. I think it's a new technology. I think it requires new rules.
I think expert cheaters, as evidenced by Jesse James and Sandra Bullock's maybe not knowing, are going to be able to erase all records. I mean, these special spyware devices are different, but somebody who's determined to cheat and not get caught is going to delete all incriminating emails.
So you're saying don't spy because they already have got you covered on it? They already know what you're looking for?
And also, I think that jealousy and sort of suspicion can absolutely kind of bring about exactly what you're scared of. That can actually make a partner sort of feel stifled, feel like they're trying to be controlled.
Here's the question. Are there gray areas here? In other words, if you see the phone out, and you see like a last call, and you just glance at the phone as opposed to search through it, or do you know what I mean? Or are you immediately then guilty of snooping or cheating or anything else?
I think if you're in a trusting relationship, there aren't gray areas. I mean, I have a wonderful relationship with my wife. We're completely trusting. I'll leave my cell phone around. My email is open. We know each other's passwords. Not that we want to be bored to death by going into each other's emails, but it's a completely open, transparent relationship. There's no cell phone call I'm going to get that I have to go into the other room. No text that I'm going to have to quickly delete. No email that I'm going to have to close. And that's how you conduct a long-term relationship.
And I don't think that spouses should know each other's passwords and things like that.
So what do
there's
you
privacy.
do in lieu of spying? How do you make sure you keep it an honest relationship?
Well, I think you confront. Obviously, somebody could say, you're absolutely crazy, you're paranoid. But then you go to somebody like Ian, you go to his counseling and you start talking about it. Is this my trust issue that sort of developed through my formative years and has nothing to do with what's going on today?
But not everybody needs to be like psychoanalyzed as to whether or not they experienced some sort of like childhood trauma or relationship trauma that led them to be jealous. Sure. Some people just have a gut instinct that they should snoop.
But
and
in counseling,
we got it out. We love to talk about it, and I bet
forever.
there's a lot of people in living rooms talking about it right now. Anna, Ian, thank you so much.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.